That was back in, early March 3rd. Here we are, guys. Months later, Courtney and Dennis, welcome back to the Jeff and Jen Morning Show.
Hello.
Good to be here.
So last we spoke with you, you were planning on a second date.
That's right.
Yep.
We got you on the call together, so I assume there were subsequent dates thereafter?
Yeah, and more after that.
Nice.
Have you had dinner in person yet with each other?
Many dinners, thanks to you guys.
Well, that's good to hear.
I would say we have dinner almost every night together at this point.
Do you ever, just for fun, like to spice things up a bit and, do it on opposite ends of a wall or something? Or,
God, no.
Set up some plexiglass? I don't know.
We talk about the special occasion tricks or blindfoldings beforehand now.
Good.
You plan ahead. That's good.
I don't know what made me think that would be a good idea, but I'm reminded of it often.
I love that.
First of all, thank you guys for everything that you do. I appreciate you so much. I would not be this happy today if it wasn't for you. And this is just amazing. I'm so lucky to be with him. He's so kind and generous. And, yeah, what would have happened if we weren't brought back together on this show to talk things out?
The world works in weird ways, doesn't it?
It does.
This is great to hear because I don't know what the record is, but I think the percentile of craziness on the second date update calls outweighs the amount of really happy, meaningful endings. So We'll take this one.
Yes. And Dennis, I have everything she just said on tape.
There you go.
Perfect.
So you guys know we got together right when COVID hit.
Yes.
Which is just a really weird time to start anything, especially a relationship. But yeah, we got a few weeks of solid dating in before we were both sent home from work when lockdown happened. And yeah, at first we just did a lot of FaceTime, conference calling, checking in, but that got old really quick. And ultimately we decided to get together with the caveat that we wouldn't be exposing ourselves to anyone else, which was totally fine for both of us. We both had family members that were either elderly or pre-existing conditions and had to be really careful. So we started splitting the time between his house and my house, but it was such a pain because we both have pets, and carting them back and forth was just a ton of work. And by the end of June, we decided to move in together.
Look at you two.
Nice.
Yeah, that was a surprise.
So who brought it up? Who started the conversation? Hey, I think we should shack up.
Kristen. I'm sorry.
That was actually Dennis. I was waiting for it, but yeah.
You were hopeful.
It was me with a lot of clues and hints to make the question.
Oh.
In that sense, it was a bit of a team.
Yeah, wink,
Gotcha.
wink, nudge, nudge.
Well, I love that you guys are on the same page.
It feels really good.
Yeah. Those Zoom meals get old after a while, don't they?
Oh, God, Zoom.
Yeah.
I'm sure everybody else in the world feels the same right now.
So, on your first date through the wall, I know that there was a lot of joy in the meal just because the food was so good. Is she still cooking for you?
Oh, it's been so great. Courtney is awesome. I had always dreamed as a kid of ending up with a woman who could really cook. My mom, she burned fish sticks.
She burned fish sticks?
She would burn fish sticks.
Oh, that's so funny.
I was a skinny kid, and eating wasn't fun. And I think I could be an Olympic gold medalist in eating now.
You're good at it.
He is good.
I could, yeah. I'm really good at it. I think I could back off. I don't know. I think I need to back off a bit. Courtney may agree. I've gained some weight since we moved in together, but I just can't help myself. Yeah.
Well, any woman who can make eating fun again is a keeper in my book. So good for you, man.
They're super cute.
Yeah, I'm happy for you both.
And she cooks every meal. I feel a little bad, but it's like she makes us 5-star breakfast, lunch, dinner, and then an afternoon snack. It's beef crostinis and charcuterie boards. And
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
If it doesn't work out with you two, I may date her. That sounds delicious.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't
Dang.
know how I feel about that, but I think I'm trying my best to keep her.
Well, you're a lucky man, Dennis.
Yeah, I hope I let her know how much I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I think I do.
You do.
Something tells me Courtney will let you know.
Is he pretty good at showing gratitude?
Oh, he's so sweet. He actually was talking in his sleep the other night.
He's talking in his sleep?
Uh-huh. He was moaning, peachy pasta. And
That's so funny.
I don't know
You do
if
that
he
too?
was. He's doing it, but
Oh, man.
You're not alone, bud. You're not alone.
Cute.
All right. Well, thank you, Dennis and Courtney. We're so happy for you guys. Thank you so much for coming on the Jeff and Jen Morning Show.
Thank you.
for having us.
All right.
Congratulations,
Yeah,
guys.
congratulations. Stay in touch.
Will
Okay,
do.
we
Thanks.
will.
I'm craving peachy pasta.
So fun. So here's the deal. This is Second Date Update Week. We love to do this leading up to the Thanksgiving holiday. So it's every day a new one all this week. And then the 3 days next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, before Thanksgiving.
A scuba diver off the coast of Egypt just set an amazing new record.
An Egyptian scuba diver has broken a new world record. He spent 145 hours, or almost 6 whole days underwater.
Yeah, he came up, learned it was still 2020, and went back down. But here's some good news. After last week's announcement from Pfizer that their vaccine is more than 90% effective, another company, Moderna, has made an announcement of their own.
Moderna announcing its vaccine could be up to 94.5% effective.
Scientists are like, we've harnessed the power of mRNA, while Americans are like, does it come in grape flavor?
The National Weather Service issued a rare tornado warning for Manhattan and the Bronx, though in the case of the Bronx, the warning was for the tornado.
7:45, Jeff and Jen, Cincinnati's Q102. Sunny and cold today. High of 47, right now 44. Jeff and Jen. A lot of people trimming their social media friends list right now because today is National Unfriend Day.
The day to do it. Do you guys ever unfriend people?
Here's
I do.
the thing with Facebook is I don't ever accept anyone's friendships on there because I don't want to have more crap on Facebook. So if you're listening right now and you Facebook requested me, go to Instagram. I play there,
There you go.
but I only keep it up for work. But I
Yeah.
kind of want to go and just delete everyone off there except like my cousins.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's usually people I don't know, but, the thing I think for a lot of people is if you're at a point where you just, you can't take people spreading conspiracy theories and
Politics.
and negativity
Yeah.
and cryptic crap and drama and this, that, and the other thing that just all
Yeah.
bleeds out on Facebook. This may be the day to clean them out. You know who the repeat offenders are.
Well, I dealt with that a lot pre-election, during election, post-election, and it was on both sides because it just, some people got very nasty with just each other.
Yeah, there's just too much anger and outrage on there. So
Yeah.
maybe we don't need this day, but today is the 10th annual National Unfriend Day. Good chance to clean out the negativity. And who knows, you may have some friend requests stacking up from people you haven't heard from in a while. People who are positive, bright, uplifting. Who knows?
Here's what I like, the political and the angry stuff. That doesn't really faze me too much because I like to see who people really are, and I'm interested in what people are getting angry about.
I don't even know any of them.
Yeah. But even so, it's, that doesn't faze me. What I have found myself, I have unfriended a couple of people here recently. Listen, I get it. I grew up around hunters and hunting and killing animals, and I know it's just something that goes on. But if somebody is posting pictures of them laying on the ground next to a dead deer, I'm like, that's the kind of stuff that I don't want to see, on Facebook. So I'm like, I just can't.
It is hunting season.
And it is. So there's a lot of that popping up.
There is.
Right.
I just can't do that.
I feel like the oversharers of, not necessarily like memes or something, but they put stuff up like all the time and you see it because maybe you liked it once. And so now they've put you in that algorithm of that kind of stuff too. Mm-hmm. I think a lot of times you're just like, I need a break. So sometimes I will snooze that person for 30 days before I unfriend them.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Well, Facebook picked up on the fact, they know when you're ignoring Facebook because then they start sending you alerts that you did not authorize. So
Yes.
I had to go in and I had to shut off the alerts to get it to stop bothering me to check.
We learned in the social dilemma that that's what they're doing.
Right. Hey, where's Jeff been?
Where's Jeff?
Why aren't
Let's
you
book
checking
him.
us out?
Let's send him something that we know will suck him in.
Right.
And guess what you did? Turn off.
Yep.
Not talking to you anymore.
You gotta do it, man. It's such a time
anyone
suck.
that has their notifications on for all of their social media
God.
stuff. Like if you're on Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, let's just say those 5, and you have your notifications on, like, can you imagine
The phone is just
how
constant.
much your phone is going off?
Yeah, and it's usually people who are like trying to increase their followers or they're intentionally trying to stay connected and, market
It's a
themselves.
lot to manage.
Yeah.
I need to do that thing where they're all just connected, and so you post it once and it goes everywhere, and you're done.
You can do that.
Yeah.
You need a person to do that for you.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, according to this new study out of Oxford University, playing video games can be good for your mental health. There's a lot of ways to waste time. This may be one of the good ones. Researchers found people who played video games had a better sense of well-being than people who didn't.
I think I struggle to believe that this story is real. I think this is another manipulation to try to get us to play more stinking video games.
Yes, this is a part of the manipulation.
It is. This is part of the this is how they're conditioning us.
Researchers specifically tested Animal Crossing for Nintendo and found it does sound suspicious. If you play 4 hours a day of Animal Crossing, that you'll be a much happier human being.
Yes, 4 out of 5 psychologists say. No.
Yeah. Let's see. PETA is selling a tofu scented candle for Christmas. That'll set you back $24.
What does tofu smell like? It smells like the stuff you cook it with.
I was going to say, I don't really know. I always make it with like Asian food. So for me, it
What does
smells
it smell like?
red chili flakes or some kind of sweet and sour sauce.
Miso soup.
That's so funny.
If that's too steep, $24. They also have a tofu scented air freshener for $6. Do they have a Cinnabon air freshener?
Oh, God, that would be dreamy. Well, these problems, though, I mean, when they smell too good, it just makes you hungry with no satisfaction in sight unless you want to eat the candle. And that it's not going to do it.
We do that with our, and it comes out at Christmas every year. The Yankee Candle Company has one. It's called Christmas Cookie. And it does smell like you're making cookies at your house. It's delicious.
Well, you can now buy Cinnabon frosting by the pint. Cinnabon frosting. They're selling it by the pint.
Sold.
I was asking Jen on our Facebook Live video because I feel like she is someone that has like an authority on these kind of foods.
Come to me.
Chain restaurants?
Come to me
Mall
for
court
answers
restaurants.
about cinnamon rolls.
If it's in a mall court near you.
But I was curious, what is it about the frosting that's different? Because it's almost like cream cheese based, but it has something else in it.
Because
So what
it's-
is
Maybe.
it?
when it's melted, it's still thick.
There's something different
It's
about
just
it.
the texture.
That episode of The Office when Michael goes to New York and he's like, come with me. I'm going to my favorite pizza place in New York City.
Yeah.
Sbarro.
That's Jen.
This is Jen over here, and I love you too.
Laugh all you want. I'm happy.
But she asked on the video, where do you get a Cinnabon? And I was like, at the airport. I feel like that's a total airport food as well.
Well, and I always enter Tri-County Mall in that entrance right where that. Oh,
It smells so
it's
good.
like stepping into the glory, you know.
The glory.
And they're big too.
And just so you know, I'm happy.
I'm glad you're happy, but I'm going to poke fun at this.
No,
This
Yeah.
you can.
This
I
is
know,
one of
she
my
just
favorite.
It
needed
comes
that.
from you. It comes with love.
You poke back at
needed
whatever
that.
you want. I'm cool with it.
if it comes from the other two, it's just not, it's mean.
There's usually a little judgment involved.
I needed that self-reinforcement.
No, I just prefer kindness.
You can only get these pints from their stores for $6 or use delivery apps that bring Cinnabon to your house. But they do suggest that you use the frosting responsibly.
I've never checked on DoorDash to see if Cinnabon
I can't
comes to
believe
my
you
house.
also don't know that. And there is judgment involved with that, what I just said. But it's in a cute little snowman container.
How sweet is that?
I think you should get this, Jen. Get it for the group.
Is there a Cinnabon out at Liberty Center? There has to be.
I don't
Doesn't
know.
there?
Maybe we'll have to look it up.
We look to you for these things.
I know.
You're asking us?
How did you not know?
I know. It's
Who
hard
are
because
you?
the Cinnabon, they are cinnamon rolls as big as your head. I mean, they are very large. And I can't just eat part of it because you got to get to the middle part because the middle part is the best part. And you can't waste the outer rings.
You know what's going to be great is that you can get the pint of frosting and then you can just eat like the top layer, like just cut it like in half and eat the top and then put more frosting on the middle.
Yeah, because I would probably buy the frosting to add it to the Cinnabon.
Correct.
I'm not going to be like going home and making my own cake and putting the frosting on it.
Right.
Sunny and cold today. We'll see a high around 47.
Wonder why that girl on the radio keeps losing weight and then she gets chubby again. How does that happen? I don't know.
Thanks for listening to the Q102 Jeff and Jen Morning Show podcast, brought to you by CVG Airport. Fly healthy through CVG. For more information, go to CVG Airport /fly healthy.